Yeah.
Everyone talks about like what they
problem.
do with the time machine, dude. I would go back to when Chipotle hit.
Oh,
Again,
2015 Chipotle,
Yeah.
brother.
Easy.
I remember when Chipotle first. I don't know when it first opened in Ohio. Maybe it was the first one in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I was in high school. I was a freshman in high school, and Chipotle opened up, and we would go there, and they had actual Mexican ladies in there working.
Oh, no shit.
And the burritos were like $5.
Yeah.
Maybe $6.
10 pounds.
Oh my! They used to wrap those things like this fucking bigger than this microphone. They used to wrap those things. I'm telling you, and it was skill back then. The burritos, the wraps wouldn't rip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
It was,
man!
Now they like double wrap it,
Now
which
they gotta double wrap it.
definitely compromises the experience. The
Yeah.
food is like not good. Nobody wants a double
Now
wrap
every
burrito.
bite's dry.
Yeah.
oh, I love a double wrap burrito.
I feel like it fills you up
yeah.
quicker.
Yeah,
Personally.
it's just more bang for your buck, man. It's like an extra $1.50, and you're getting like an extra like 700 calories or whatever a tortilla is.
It just feels like you're just eating a couple Triscuit crackers by themselves.
Actually, damn, I wish we had a producer today. I want to know how many calories is in a tortilla.
Isn't a tortilla?
If I had to guess, we could look it up, but we could guess
Yeah.
before. This will be fun. I'm going 110 in a.
Oh, 110 is what popped in my head.
Oh my god!
110
really?
was the number that popped in my head, so I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna go 75.
75.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm for funsies, but also I'm gonna say 700 calories.
And a tortilla?
Yeah, bro, maybe.
Watch you
One
fuck around
tortilla?
and be right.
Well, I mean, it feels like it when you get the double wrap.
This is how we figure out the health crisis in America.
Well, but also
how bad it's gotten.
Chipotle's
We
great
look up a tortilla.
pregame food because it's all just bread based and meat based, so it's like just soaks everything up, bro.
I've been on that, dude. Doing Chipotle, it's easily the best food to eat before you just get tanked.
You were closer than not closer. You weren't closer, but it's 320.
Oh wow!
Oh my god!
Tortilla.
Yeah.
So they're double wrapping that thing. You're getting 640.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
getting 640 calories just in bread.
Justin
Just alone.
processed, ultra processed bread.
And we're not even getting down to the shit in there.
Not even to the meat and
and the
potatoes
sauce.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The radioactive lettuce that they serve.
yeah,
I wish
that
they
E.
had
coli
potatoes,
lettuce,
man.
bro.
I wish they had potatoes at Chipotle.
Oh, that would
Dude,
really-
I wish they had
A
potatoes.
potato cheese burrito with fucking smack, or just like potato beans and cheese.
You know they now have a baked potato skyline down in Cincy.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a new one that opened up in Fountain Square. It's got a bar in it.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
They're trying a
irresponsible.
late night skyline.
Yeah.
They do. Last time I went to Skyline, it wasn't even at one of the restaurants in the city. It was last year. I was doing a weekend at Go Bananas, and we went to the zoo during the day.
I guess
There was a
that's something.
Skyline at the zoo.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
And La Rosa's.
For some reason, maybe I was just very hungry, but it kind of hit.
Yeah,
The
dude.
Skyline at the zoo.
Yeah.
I've been saying
that walking.
Like, dude, I hate the smells at the zoo. I mean, that's what you get when you
You
have
don't
a
like
bunch
the
of
smells?
animals. I get it. Yeah, I don't like the smells. If I had to eat food next to the crocodile
That's it.
exhibit,
I mean, when you're
probably
in
throw up.
the little place that they have the food, the little food court, the inside area.
Yeah.
You don't really smell. You can't really smell the zoo. It's all enclosed, so that's good. But I didn't think of that. If you're out and about,
Yeah.
trying to eat a chili dog.
Yeah, walking
You look
taco.
over and there's elephant shit. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
You know, I recently, and I know this has been a thing forever, but I recently personally found out that you can get hammered at the zoo.
You get drunk there?
Yeah, dude.
They have alcohol at the zoo?
They have alcohol at the zoo.
That seems
but,
irresponsible.
but see, that's the thing. I feel like it's one of those places
You got
where, like,
kids
you
with-
can get fucked up, but it's not, like, socially acceptable to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like Dave and Buster's. Like, you can get crunk at Dave and Buster's, but,
They're
like,
fucked up. They got a full bar in desserts.
but I'm not gonna lie. Every time I hear about people getting drunk at Dave and Buster's, it's usually when I'm watching a body cam video. So it usually doesn't end very well.
All right, welcome back to Drunkbudz, everybody. Today we are in Columbus, and we're just doing this long enough to get rich or die trying.
Yeah.
Wherever you're watching, thank you for watching. No, we're on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts. Today we have Mr. Tyson Colson,
Hey.
2025 funniest person in Cincinnati.
Funniest person, amateur. Amateur division.
Dude, but don't act like...
Yeah. Amateur division.
You're very funny.
There were comics in the amateur one that had been doing comedy for like 8 years.
So we were just talking about this.
Maybe
Like,
trying to sneak one in.
oh yeah, it also feels like that sometimes, like at certain shows, like the amateur division is more competitive than the semi-pro.
I thought that because I'm in the semi-pro one now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go back to back. I'm trying to really do it.
Yeah.
People have done it. I think Wycuff did that.
Wycuff did it. I think there's only been 2 people that have done it.
And
that have gone back to back.
David Chimisoro, I want to say.
I know that name. I don't know if I know that. Who
he
that is.
moved back to Zimbabwe, I think. And he's from there, came here. I've known him actually longer than I've even been in comedy. We went to the same high school. He taught me drums when I was in high school.
That's awesome.
When I was on Drumline, he was helping us out with that. And then I remember seeing him at Bananas for the first time. I was like, I wasn't even doing comedy yet. I was like, are you going to go up, man?
Yeah.
He's like, we'll see. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you know. I think so.
Yeah, there's some funny people in the semi-pro one, but there's just there's way more people in the amateur one.
Yeah.
So it is a tougher, I think, trying to get through all the different people. But the one that I did this year, my show, I moved on to the next round, but it's one person dropped off, Ben Gerber.
Oh yeah, dude, I haven't seen him around in a minute.
Yeah, I saw him at the Attic. Very funny guy.
Yeah,
very funny.
And I was looking forward to being to doing that show with Ben, and then his punk ass dropped off. Fucking punk ass Ben Gerber.
I think he told me he tours with
Awesome
Colin
guy, though.
Terrell. I think he opens for Colin.
Yeah, he
Terrell.
does. That's when I saw him at the Attic. It was with Colin. It was Colin Terrell did the Attic, and he featured, and I forget who hosted, but yeah, he was at the Attic.
I think I've only ever seen him host Ben.
Chicago
That is Colin Terrell or Ben. Who are you talking about? Chicago guy.
Colin is like Ireland.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've never seen him.
Yeah, he has the accent and everything. Just up there doing comedy. You close your eyes, it's fucking Conor McGregor telling jokes.
What a big.
But Ben
bummer.
Gerber, I think Ben is he a Chicago guy? Is he a Cincinnati
Ben
guy?
So
here
he's from North Carolina,
Yeah.
and I think he did comedy in Chicago, and then he came to Cincinnati.
in Cincy,
But I
yeah.
think he, like you said, he's touring a lot. Because I mean, I haven't seen him around in probably 3-4 months.
Yeah.
dude. It's
You gotta
been.
have a-
What's up with Chicago being a sneaky good scene?
Chicago's very good. There's some. I've only done one show in Chicago ever. I want to go back and do more, but they have so much stuff there. They have so many shows, so many clubs, so much stage time. They got so many mics. They have a mic. I forget what day it is, but they have a mic at like noon.
Yeah.
One day they have a lot going on in Chicago, but that's why. That's why it was one of the locations in that Kevin Hart comedy competition on Netflix.
Yeah, that's how long ago that was that I saw you, because I think you were watching it on your phone. The finals.
Yeah.
That was our first
that was
round.
a few months ago. Yeah, right.
Damn, yeah. And
Damn.
I just got to watching that. I think we're planning on going to Chicago to do some comedy after the competition season.
We
dies
should,
down.
because Stephen Bear sent me like a Google
Breakdown.
Docs
Yeah.
list, and it has like every open mic, and yeah, it literally is. There's like 7 open mics every day,
He moved on to the
7 to
next one
12.
yesterday. Steven? Was it yesterday?
He did move on yesterday. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him switched dates. Yesterday was supposed to be my date, and then when you saw me, it was supposed to be his. But he's in Chicago trying to do the Cincinnati competition. So he was like, "Can you switch me dates? I'm not gonna be able to make mine." I'm like,
Oh,
you're in
shit.
Chicago. But he's also funny. I was on that show with his brother though. His Kitten, yeah. They all look the same.
They all do.
Yeah, they all look like
brothers.
different versions of the same
Yeah,
guy.
they
Except
all
for
look
their
the
youngest
same.
brother. Who's,
Yeah, I heard there's one that's just different.
yeah, he's a ginger,
Yeah.
tall ginger.
Yeah, Prescott.
Yeah.
Blowing up
Prescott?
too. Yeah, his name's Prescott Bear.
Blowing up doing what?
Dude,
Does he
just-
also do stand up?
No, he's just making like goofy like
Internet creator.
internet TikTok
He has this
videos.
persona where he drinks red Powerade and it's just around his lips.
That's funny.
And he goes into barbershops and he gets a fucking.
You know how they like
lines
have
done.
like
Yeah.
black guys
Like
will
a
get
black
like
barbershop?
yeah, like he'll get like the
Like
white
Prescott?
line right there. Yeah,
Redhead Prescott going on a black barbershop.
Yeah,
Fucking
bro.
Is it the Powerade thing? Is it supposed to symbolize Kool-Aid? What's going on?
I don't know. That's a good question though. I think we need to press him about that.
No, that's funny though. That's funny. I'd watch that. I'd watch a redhead dude with Kool-Aid on his face going to black barbershops.
I think he's trying to do this character where, and I think we've all known this as a person like this as a kid who just drinks Powerade, breathes really heavy, like always got. Yeah, I think that's the kind of character he's going for.
Yeah, he's like always out of breath.
It's funny though that the other brothers do comedy, but the one that doesn't is the one that's blowing up.
Yeah, online.
Good for him.
Yeah, well, and Harrison, he runs a business called the Mystery Machine, which is like those like. It's kind of like no, but that honestly that would be baller.
It's a vending
Mystery Machine. Kind of sounds like a porn.
Yeah, it sounds like a channel that does specific videos.
It's a vending machine that dispenses a random drink. So you pick not a topic, but like an option, like diet sodas or diet drinks,
like international.
You press it, and then it dispenses a random drink. You don't get to pick.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
We need more of that actually in life because I'm tired of going to the fucking cereal aisle and sitting there for 20 minutes trying to do. There's too many options nowadays. There's too many options, and we need more Mystery Machine stuff out there. And I'd also like to see a Pornhub version. Mystery Machine. We used to be Bang Bus, and we branched off, and now we're Mystery Machine.
I want the Captain Crunch. There's Captain Crunch without the berries. There's just berries. There's just the
See, I like that because it kind of takes the responsibility of choice away from you.
Yeah, it takes the responsibility.
It delivers you from the burden of responsibility.
Because there are too many options.
You know what I was thinking? I would thought like, and I don't know if this would ever work, but what if there was like a movie theater you could go to, but then it was kind of like a Touch Tunes where you could just like pick any movie from like any decade and like pay to watch it at that theater.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
And you schedule a date out in advance.
Yeah.
So you can invite however many friends.
Yeah, I think that would be super sick.
Bro, that'd be sick.
Why is that not a
sober
thing?
people would hop on that immediately.
Yeah.
They'd be like, it's that and amusement parks. That's all they want to do. Yeah.
That'd be fun. Amusement parks? I ain't fucking with no amusement parks.
Nah, you don't like roller coasters?
I mean, I used to like them, but I just saw a video earlier today or yesterday where these people got stuck like 150 feet in the air on a roller coaster. And when I was like 12, I got stuck on the Top Thrill Dragster.
Oh my God, really?
At Cedar Point, and I think that's 400 feet in the air. And it goes up, and then there's this little twist or turn, and it wasn't going fast enough, and we got stuck up there, and then it rolled back down. And they were like, "Sorry, we weren't going fast enough. We got to go again." And I was like, brother, let me off.
No. They're like, what?
Please let me off, brother. I don't want to, but they don't let you get off, and they hit you again, and you finished it.
I got stuck in an elevator one time.
I got stuck in an elevator before, too. That's a scary feeling.
Oh, I see. Now, I didn't like that because I was in the dark for like 45 minutes.
Oh, you were in the dark? I was in the dark.
Well,
That's
like,
crazy.
there was this little, like, red illuminated, like, emergency light. Because it was like an elevator from, like, the 60s. It was like an old-ass fucking elevator.
And you're like, spooky. I can't believe I got stuck in that.
It was a little like from that one movie Devil. It was like everything was all lit up red, and I was like very underrated. And I was talking to the firemen through this little like speaker, and it's a speaker from the 60s, so they're like and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what you're telling me to do.
I said, let me out.
Yo, literally.
Let me out. Nah, fuck
Still got phone reception though. That was cool. Speaking of horror movies, we recently watched Obsession.
You seen that movie yet?
Horror movies are my favorite genre, and Obsession I think is my favorite movie of the year thus far that I've seen. Yeah. Odyssey comes out tomorrow, so we'll see.
Yeah. I saw they're gonna have a chick that busty as hell in that movie. I can't.
Dude.
I don't know who it is.
I thought there were some deleted scenes from Obsession. I'm about to go back. There's a third player involved.
I begged Charlie to go see Obsession. I'm like, hey man, can we go see it? And then when we got out of the theater, we were both just like 1,000-yard stare. And he's like, Steven, fuck you, man. I need to go on stage in like 2 hours.
I gotta drive to Louisville and do a contest.
I talked to Blake Hammond about that movie. We talk about horror movies sometimes, and we both were like, it made us feel alive again. Because for so many years, it's the first horror movie since 2005 where a jump scare got me.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And and
there's like two.
And I felt very, very tense. It made me feel very, very tense since like maybe like the first A Quiet Place.
Okay.
That first movie was it was just tense.
Hereditary was spooky.
I was gonna say Hereditary too. That is a very, very
spooky.
tense movie. That Hereditary to me was more like jarring than anything else. I was kind of sitting through it like
it's upsetting.
This is wild.
Yeah,
it's upsetting.
It's just like, oh fuck.
This is just.
I got a lot of Midsummer vibes from that movie. From Obsession.
Obsession. I was gonna say because Hereditary and Midsummer is the same
director.
Yeah. And Obsession. I like those guys that made the movie. What's it? Curry Baker.
So he was a Vine dude for a long time.
I mean, I've been watching their TikToks for a while. They make comedy sketches.
Yeah.
The comedy guys.
And his dad's a poet, and apparently I heard his dad wrote the poetry that was used in that movie.
Really? That makes sense.
Yeah, where she talks about like fucking her brother or whatever.
Yeah. The Hansel and Gretel part.
Yeah. And then
that
just
part
like
was crazy.
then just takes a vase and is just like
And that part was awesome too because it didn't dawn on me until like my second or third time watching that movie.
Damn.
That she's talking about Bear.
Yeah.
Earlier in the movie, she calls him a little brother. She said you're like a little brother.
No, the second time I watched it, it's the second time, literally 2 days later, and I picked up on like some more stuff.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, I feel like it's all left up for interpretation, but like. I don't know. What really got me that I didn't notice the first time is when he was talking on the phone with the One Wish Willow guy.
That's the director.
Yeah, and he was like...
I recognize the voice.
And he's like, where's Nikki? And he's like, do you want to talk to her? And then you can like hear her soul
screaming.
being tortured.
Yeah.
And it was
That's
like... and
crazy.
that's when it like... The first time I watched it, it didn't click. Like I was like, "Oh, this is just a fucked up version of Nikki."
No.
But then the second time, I'm like, "No, this is like
that is
possession."
Nikki, yeah.
I feel like it's like a possession. You know what I mean?
I think they said that the movie is not a possession movie.
Oh,
I mean
well.
everything along. I mean it.
Fuck
it
me,
is
man.
in a way. She's possessed by a fucking wish or whatever. But it's the wish, like the wish. It's the wish is a person, and then Nikki is stuck. Behind, like the cage or whatever.
Because in
just
that
kind of is a possession.
right, to me, that's a possession
That's
because
a
like when
possession.
she's asleep, remember when she's asleep and she's like, "Bear, don't wake her up."
Yeah, kill me,
She's like, "Just
yeah.
kill me, please."
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's Nikki. So to me,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
Nikki, yeah.
Spoilers, by the way.
yeah. Well,
if you
I mean,
haven't
listen,
seen
if
it
you
yet.
haven't
If
seen it by
this
now,
movie is huge, and if you haven't seen this movie by now, it's your fault.
It's been out for like 2
Yeah.
months, man. Like,
Go see the shit.
no, dude,
It's
that
such a fantastic movie.
Yeah, no, I feel like when a movie genuinely, I think you said it really well the other night, like when I judge a movie based off of how long after I've seen it, I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah.
And like that movie,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that.
The movie is so crazy because they made that movie for like $800,000, $750,000.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Wow.
It wasn't even $1 million. They didn't even have $1 million budget. I hope that they gave the actors more money after it blew up because they made like fucking $300-400 million on this movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
heard that it came out in
And-
2025. So when I looked it up, they said the movie
Well, they
was
filmed
released.
it.
They filmed it in 2020. It came out
Okay,
this
so they
year.
filmed
It
it.
came out this year. Unless it got played at like an independent film festival, that happens.
That's what I'm
sometimes.
thinking. Yeah.
But it came out this year, yeah, because it's like I go to the movies like 3 times a week.
You know the girl that plays Nikki? I mean, now she's probably going to start
don't
getting
know
a lot of
what
work.
is her name?
But her name's Indy something.
Indy, yeah, okay.
something.
It's
But
something with an N,
before, in between, like now and when they got done filming the movie, she's like apparently she's a big Call of Duty streamer.
What?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that sick?
That's awesome. Yeah, that is super sick. Yeah, she was awesome. That's like one of the best horror
Dude,
performances I've
her
ever seen.
ability to switch on
Yeah.
a dime was
Yeah.
like was disturbing.
Like when Nikki would come back out.
Yeah.
When she was at the
Yes.
party and she's trying to kill herself or whatever.
Yeah.
And then fucking like there's just those moments where Nikki would come back out and be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
That shit was very good. And then the weird movements and just the overall
Oh,
the
yeah.
voice changes, the emotion changes. It's one of the best horror performances that I think I've ever seen.
You know what's crazy is like I've had no time to go see a movie like at all, but then I just got out of a relationship, so I'm like, hey, I've got time, Charlie, let's go. And then that may be the worst movie to see right out of a relationship, dude. Like,
Or the best.
I feel like it's the best movie
Or
to
the
see.
best,
Yeah.
If you're not going back to your ex or something, you're like, damn, I dodged some crazy
Bro,
shit.
the second time I watched it, I was on a first date. I'm like,
that's
that's
a
an
tough one.
awful movie to
That's
watch
a
on
tough
the first
date movie. Yeah,
Dude, I actually wanted to see it though, and I was like, listen,
it's good.
it's good, but like it's really fucked up, and like I just don't know.
So good,
like it's a lot. I feel like it'd be a lot for a first date, but nah, she wanted to do it.
Yeah, it's very. Yeah, that movie is just so tense.
And then we were leaving, and she was like, "You're right. We should have watched Minions." I was
Toy Story 5.
Toy Story 5.
They did a good job to it. Like I knew, like the scene where she smashes through the window and kills the.
You saw it coming.
You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing, you're like, this is a bad decision.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it's a bad decision. He knows. The movie knows. You know, in the audience, this is bad, and it's not going to end well for Sarah. But they did a good job covering it up. Earlier in the movie, there's a scene where he comes home and right before he calls the Willow people, and it's the classic horror thing where he looks down at his phone. And then the camera pops back up, and you can see the window. And then he's back down on the phone.
Yeah.
And then usually, when the camera comes back up, there's a person in the window. Absolutely. And the whole time, that part, I thought Nikki was going to come outside and be standing in the window, and she never did. So then later, when there's another window scene and they're doing a similar thing,
it lulls you to sleep.
It lulls you to sleep, and then you get it's like a psychological thing that they did. That
One thing I also really liked about the writing that I thought was really good, and this is just kind of maybe me personally, but I found that on different levels for different reasons, you kind of did feel sorry for everybody involved because they all kind of are victims in their own way, but at the same time, they are victims because of decisions that they made. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's also a classic literary trope. It's like, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it.
Yeah. That's what the whole movie's based around for sure. I didn't feel bad for Bear. That motherfucker was making me
Well, I mean, he's the easiest guy to like get down on, because I mean, it's his fault.
It's his fault.
He sucked from the beginning.
He was just being a bitch the whole time. She gave him a chance to be like, "Tell me if you like me."
Yeah.
And by her like reaction to him not saying anything, she was just kind of like. It was like one of those things where she might have had a crush on him too.
I thought that too, and that's what I think the irony of it is. It's like. And I don't know, because I've had other people say, "Oh no, she clearly didn't like him." Maybe she didn't, but the way she kind of hesitated and was like, "Good."
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh shit, she does like him."
Because a lot of people we've all been there.
And
a lot of us have been there.
And the whole irony is that if he had just asked, like, she actually did like you.
Yeah. Stand on business, be a fucking man, say what your chest,
shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. That's what the movie's about.
Yeah, honestly, that's it.
You gotta shoot your shot, and when you don't, fucking shit happens.
Yeah, all the young men out there, if you're watching Obsession, just shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot, not in a crazy way. Don't do anything crazy. Don't go overboard. Shoot your shot
don't kill
in a
any
respectful
cats.
manner. Yeah,
don't cook any felines.
Don't eat any cats for lunch at a music store.
Yeah.
But
also
shoot
crazy he got halfway through that sandwich before he realized it was a cat. I'm just saying.
I would have probably opened it first. I would have looked at it like, oh, what did she make me? That looks crazy. Because it was like expired roast beef or something.
Yeah, and it would have smelled weird too. Like even Sarah said it, like, your lunch smells weird.
Lunch smells weird, yeah.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
That's crazy. That's another reason why Bear was a dumbass.
Yeah, dude, Bear kind of is a fucking idiot.
And also, Nikki was dope. Nikki was
dope, yeah.
Sarah was awesome too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And Sarah really liked Bear.
He could have got with Sarah.
He both liked them.
Yeah.
And he could have, if he just wasn't a fucking.
He could have had a threesome.
He should have wished for a threesome.
That's a different.
I wish Sarah and Nikki will have a threesome with me.
It's a different movie, and I can't wait for this to come out on streaming.
I can't wait for this to come out in IMAX, bro.
Damn, if he
get out some 3D. That might be the sequel, bro. Honestly, or maybe a spinoff.
Yeah, butt session or
damn. I know they're making their next movie is a comedy horror, a horror comedy.
Oh, I love comedy horrors.
It's called Anything But Ghosts. It's about these two guys who have a fake ghost hunting channel, like on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
And then one day they go to a place and there's actually a real ghost.
Oh my god!
And then they have to they faked it up until this point just for this channel, and now they have to actually. I
remember I don't smoke or anything. I don't do any drugs, but I used to in high school go hang out with my stoner friends, and they would just get high as fuck, and then they would put on the TV the show I'd never seen before. They're like, "You're gonna love it, Steve," and it was called Ghosts in the Hood. And, and it was a show. They go into hood houses, they go into rundown houses.
Is this like a YouTube channel?
No, but it was on TV. That's the craziest thing.
Wait, what channel is this?
Ghosts in the Hood.
This had to be like Spike.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Something like Spike. like TV or
I
something.
can't remember, dude. They had the PS3. They opened up the internet and they're like, or some app. Dude, these are complete stoners.
Ghosts in the hood. People's fucking Timberlands are going missing. Like, where the fuck did I put my do-rag at?
Turns out it's just a guy. It's just it's just a dude.
Fucking ghosts in the hood.
It's what you guys would imagine, dude. They're just freaking out at nothing. There's no ghost. It's
Ghosts in the hood is just whenever David Blaine goes and shows black people magic tricks. What the fuck? People in the hood watching magic tricks is one of the best things to see.
It truly is. It's some of the best content out there.
Yeah, some of the best, because they're like, yo, what the fuck?
You know what had me rolling was actually one of your videos you posted, dude.
Yeah.
The first ever racist.
The first ever racist.
The line I didn't like that had me rolling.
Well, I didn't like that at all.
I don't like that. Yeah, that was. I'm trying to figure out more videos like in that vein, because it's just like a simple setup punch.
I was about to say the
very
simplicity
simple, very
of it.
short.
Yeah,
and it got like 100,000 views on TikTok. So I was like, hell yeah, I need to figure out more stuff like that. But I'm just constantly trying to figure out fucking content.
Yeah,
constantly trying to figure out different content.
I thought about it, like, dude, you seriously, stand up is just one door. I mean, doing that, work very hard at that, but then you almost need to. It's almost very required to be doing other stuff online.
At least just have your face and stuff. Have a
like
presence.
Your stand up alone is like you're still doing stand up, and I think that's
stand-up,
Oh my gosh,
It was also interesting. I remember I talked to you when you first started doing those videos, and you said you got the idea from because people, when you used to do like spoken word stuff, people used to do like videos like that, and I thought that was really neat.
Yeah, in the music scene, like in New York or whatever, there'll be a guy like standing next to the subway or whatever, and he's just rapping something a cappella, and you hear the ambiance around him, and the train, and the people walking around, but it's just very like, it just captures you because of everything that's going on. So I was like, that'd be dope if I did that, but with stand up. And I recorded a couple of those videos back in the day, and I got a homie who still makes music. His name is Sway, and he did a lot of these videos.
Sway in the morning.
My guy Sway in the morning. Yeah, his name is Sway though, but he is from, where is he from? Fucking, I don't even know, Virginia or something, Richmond maybe.
Damn.
But he did these videos called In the Neighborhood, I believe, and he would pop around and he would, take a microphone and rap in the middle of these neighborhoods, and you would hear like the ambiance while you would still hear music and stuff. So it's like a bunch of that kind of stuff in the music world. So I was like, if I just did that with stand up and there's no crowd, and then at the end I would just say that crushed no matter what, and just walk away. I was like, that could be fun.
You're at the Mikey's late night. Have you been to the one in Cincy?
The one in Cincy? There's a Mikey's Late Night in Cincy? No,
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
And it's mixed with...
Late Night Slice. Yeah.
Not Mix Wells. That's the bar we went to that I did not have a fun time at. It's mixed with Oddfellows. That's what it's called.
Oddfellows? Okay,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like halfway...
that makes sense, because there's some Oddfellows here, too.
Okay.
So it might be the same folks.
They might be run by... It's right by Ryan Geist. It's in OTR. And then... there used to be a mic there that it sucked. It smelled like spoiled beer because Ryan Geist was right around the corner. Just imagine spilled beer in 100-degree weather for 6 hours.
Yeah, dude,
it was atrocious.
It's cool horrible. That like we have that brewery down there, but like when you're like hanging out at like Findlay Market or over the Rhine, you'll just get a random whiff of like, it's not even like shit. It's worse. It's like, it's literally
Thrown
the worst.
Whiskey.
Yeah, it's like the worst smell
disgusting.
ever, and it's the brewery, and that's where I'm like, hey man, I get that it's all like cute that we have like a brewery. Until it's not like we live here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's cool that you can like go to tourists and be like, look, we have a brewery, but like fucking no.
Like the town that I grew up in, we had a Keebler factory, and through all parts of the day,
with the elves,
what the
throughout
fuck?
the whole day, you could
awesome.
like smell cookies when they were baking them.
That sounds
much better.
That sounds like a very low cortisol
complete
environment.
180 on what you're saying, dude. Nobody wants to smell.
It sounds like a very low stress environment.
That's when I lived in Cleveland. I lived next to a chocolate factory, like nearby, and like maybe a mile or two away. And when they were in there making that chocolate, you could smell it through the whole neighborhood.
Nice.
You want to talk about a place that's got some smells?
Nice.
Downtown Cleveland.
Downtown Cleveland,
Downtown
man. Yeah,
Cleveland
somebody, I forget who it was, but somebody had a joke. Who was it?
Might have been me.
Maybe Martin Malloy, Mallory. Is how you say? How
Mark
you say
Mallory?
His name?
No, Martin Malloy is
Martin Malloy, right?
Yeah,
Who just got on Kill Tony recently.
Yeah.
He's been doing comedy forever. Good joker. I think it was his joke. I forget whose joke it was, but there was somebody like, maybe it was you. I'm not sure, but the joke was Cleveland is the only place where like dogs will step in human shit.
No, that's not mine. That's funny as fuck.
That's funny as hell, right? Yeah, Cleveland's the only place where dogs step in
My
human
mom's
shit.
from there. I used to have to go up every year on Christmas and every year on 4th of July. So I was up there. I hated it. I hated it every time.
Yeah, you hate Cleveland.
My grandparents, they had to keep... Dude, it was so hot in their house. They never turn on the AC. So I would wake up and there's a Steven-shaped sweat print on the sheets. Like when I'm done waking up, it was disgusting.
Bro, I think my joke was I said Cleveland is the only place I've been like that feels like that episode of SpongeBob where he goes to rock bottom.
Rock bottom, yeah.
I was like, no, for real. The whole place like had like a smell of like cigarettes to it. Like I didn't really. Everybody, like a lot of people smoke in Cleveland. Yeah. Like of all the cities I've been to. Yeah, no, of all the cities I've been to in America, like I swear to God, I was walking around downtown. Every fucking block, you'd see at least 5 people with a cigarette.
If people are smoking cigarettes, the whole city smells like piss. I don't think there's a section of the city that hasn't been pissed on by a person. It's crazy. I grew up in Cleveland.
And what part of Cleveland did you grow up?
I grew up on the west side of Cleveland, 130th and Bel Air.
Now, west side's the nicer side, yeah?
No, I grew up in it's still the inner city. Like, I still grew up in the hood. The east side was always more dangerous.
You hear about the east side being
Bel Air was also very dangerous. But then my mom got a good job and she moved us out to a little suburb called Westlake.
Gotcha.
Westlake sounds nice.
And I went to school with Logan Paul and Jake Paul.
Shut up. Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I went to school with Logan Paul, and I think as I was graduating, I think Jake was like either in 8th grade or maybe a freshman in high school. But I just remember seeing them all the time. They would always.
Was this pre-Disney Channel like them? Because they were Disney kids, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Vine.
Or did they start on Vine?
They started on Vine. Because I remember they would go up to like the local Giant Eagle and do crazy shit, or they would just do certain stuff. They started on YouTube when they were like fucking when Jake was like 9 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
they were doing YouTube and then they did Vine. I'm not too familiar with their Disney Channel career. Yeah. I don't even know what they were doing as Disney Channel.
I think it was brief.
It was Sweet Life.
But I don't know. But can I ask you a question though? Because I've heard, because I met this one other guy who said he went to high school with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember his name because maybe you know him, but he's like he was like a fatter white dude.
Well, there's a lot of them.
A lot of them in Cleveland. That's where they make them.
Guys around.
No, but
pretty much take
he said that the
point.
Paul brothers, especially Jake, were fucking assholes.
Oh, I don't doubt
I think they were suburb kids.
Yeah.
I think they were just suburb kids, you know what I mean? Just kids who like grew
standard.
up like when Jake Paul is, he was like, I'm from Cleveland. I'm like, not really.
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes outside of Cleveland in a very nice neighborhood. So I think they were just suburb kids though, because there was a lot of kids in that high school that were like them.
Yeah.
Like, just grew up with money, parents had it, figured out. They grew up, privileged or whatever. So I wouldn't say they were necessarily assholes. Logan was a very, very good wrestler. And a lot of the guys on the wrestling teams are like jocks. And so it was that kind of typical kind of stuff, but it wasn't just them. I think it was just more so most of the guys in that school. For sure, all the football players and wrestlers. And shit
Sounds like
that.
where I went to school.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
I'm not too familiar with like the Cleveland area. I just know like Twinsburg is where my cousins are around.
Twinsburg, I know Twinsburg. Yeah,
and you know where Coventry is?
Coventry, I know Coventry.
Okay, so till I was 5 years old, the house that my grandparents had, my city and shit, right around the corner from Coventry in Turtle Park was what it was. That was like in the backyard of the place that basically grew up. Yeah. Or that my mom grew up and everything.
I don't know if that's awesome, but that's
it's a fun fact.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But since high school though, Jake Paul and Logan Paul maybe have become assholes.
Oh, for sure. Well, I'm pretty sure either one or both are rapists.
They're still wrestling.
So
are they doing rape?
Jake Paul's definitely been accused of rape multiple times.
It's not surprising, but they have made questionable decisions.
Also crazy that fucking he's fought the people that he's fought.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah. He beat the crap out of Mike Tyson in front of everybody, and that was fucked up.
If I got big right now, I would fight Jake Paul.
Oh yeah.
We should just Luigi Mangione him. Just to buy one of those veterinarian guns.
Yeah. Fucking
ching.
I think if I was to box Jake Paul right now, he'd probably beat me up. He's an active fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he's
athletic, about him. He's not as good as like an Anthony Joshua. That's why that happened. But he's better than me right now.
Everybody loved that little freeze frame where he's like smiling at it. Because if you look back at it,
too.
Well, yeah, because if you look back at it, they had an agreement where like he was like, "Don't go too hard." And if you look, Jake keeps doing this thing with his tongue, which was like the signal, like, hey, slow up. And he's like doing it like, hey, what are you doing? And I think Anthony Joshua was just like, hey, man, fuck you and fuck our agreement.
Yeah.
Like,
shit, smooth off. Yeah.
They definitely want him off. Because Anthony Joshua didn't even sweat for the first 4 rounds of the fight. He wasn't even sweating. He was just bouncing around, just fucking. I mean, dude. And he was punching him, like, he would punch him. He'd punch him a little hard every now and then. And he would just punch his arms and stuff, though. Oh. Which boxers do to kind of like wear you down. But he was punching his arms and shit. He wasn't even really doing. And people were like, "Oh, he survived fucking 6 rounds with Anthony Joshua." I was like, but he didn't.
Anthony Joshua was playing with his food.
They were sparring. Yeah. Well, look at the way Anthony Joshua fought Francis Ngannou.
Talk about an Adonis of a human being too. I mean, that guy's huge. Like a marble statue. Insane. Which actually brings me to a point. One of my favorite boxing fights, and I'm not as big into boxing as UFC and MMA. But one of my favorite boxing fights is from about 10 years ago, and it was Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua for the first time?
Yeah. The second time they fought, and Anthony beat the crap out of him. But the first time, if you I don't think you've seen it. Anthony Ruiz Jr. is like this 5'9", probably like 230, just a big fat guy, right? Just like a big
chubby little Mexican.
All right, I know that's close to what you are,
close,
but like
how I'm built.
He was probably bigger than 230. He was probably like 280. Like he was a big chubby guy, and he was fighting Anthony Joshua.
Now my feelings aren't hurt. Let's make you heavier, Steven.
We're not even talking about Andy Ruiz anymore. We're just talking about him.
They're just like, he's probably about. Steven, can you stand up? Turn around for a second.
Where's the stupid Ryan Geist hat?
Yeah,
washed.
He has a stupid face. His Instagram handle's funny in night 3. But no, I mean Andy Ruiz is like this big sloppy fat dude, and he was fighting Anthony Joshua, and I don't want to say he like beat the crap out of Anthony Joshua, but like he did beat him pretty concisely.
Yeah.
And like it was one of those like, whoa.
I think they stopped the fight.
Yeah.
I think it was a TKO.
Well, because he wouldn't get up.
Yeah, he wouldn't get up. Yeah. So he beat him up, but then the second fight, Anthony Joshua beat him.
I also wonder if that's one of those things though, where like maybe like Anthony Joshua wasn't preparing as hard for the fight, and he might have been distracted and like drinking or whatever, partying.
I think he is professional fighting, and sometimes it's the same thing that just happened to Ilia Topuria. I think you come in, you kind of sleep on your opponent, and you think that because on paper you should just beat this dude's ass.
Yeah,
and then they're super motivated because they're like. It's the same thing that happens when a bad basketball team beats a good one. It's like you think you're gonna win easy, and they're motivated because they know you're the best.
Right.
So they come in with extra. Oomph.
Well, and also I feel like when you're the favorite, like that's where the pressure's at.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's almost like when you're the underdog, you kind of have that ability to kind of be loose.
Nothing to lose.
Kind of you got nothing to lose.
Everybody's already expecting you to lose.
Right.
So you might as well just fucking go in there.
Yeah, it's every upset.
It's like
in the first round of March Madness.
When Conor fought Aldo for the first time. I mean, Conor was all loose, and like Aldo was all like real tight, and he immediately got knocked out. And then when reversed it around when Nate Diaz fought Conor.
Yeah. He was very loose.
Who's also a rapist.
Yeah, Nate is?
No, Conor.
Oh yeah, he had a
Nah, dude, Nate's not a rapist. Nate Diaz is the man.
I was like, Nate Diaz seems like he's too fucking.
Nah, Nate doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Assalamu alaikum. Dude, he's got CT.
I was like, my heart was gonna be broken if I found out Nate Diaz was a rapist.
No,
I was like,
no.
That's the one I would have defended. No.
Yeah, that's the hill I will die on.
Not Nate.
No, Nate would never do that.
You're like, watch his mouth.
I'll tell you what.
I wouldn't be surprised if he still lived in the hood. I would not even be surprised.
Yeah, no, he's definitely still chilling in Compton.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was like fucking Stockton.
Stockton.
Yeah.
But no, one thing that's funny though is that we've been talking about these things. I think the UFC is kind of starting to take a bit of a downturn in popularity again. Like I think they hit a peak, and I think it's going down. And actually, since we're talking about movies, I think the movies are starting to make a comeback, man.
They are.
I really are. I think like the 2010s, they completely died.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was COVID or I don't know if people just kind of got nostalgic for it, but I think people are kind of missing like going out and having that experience. You know what I mean? And
I think the younger generation right now too, they're like, because there's so much, like there's just obviously AI, and then there's just stuff that keeps you inside. Whether it be on your phone or streaming. And I think, the younger generation and people are starting to miss just going outside and going to do shit. COVID, and then especially when you live through a world shutdown like that, you're like, fuck, I just want to go out and do stuff. That's why I go to the movies a couple times a week. Because it's just like, I need to fucking get out of the house every now and then. And
so you're a big...
Do you buy the pass where you get like 2
AMC Movie Pass?
Yeah,
let me tell you, brother. AMC Movie Pass. I promote this thing like I work for these people. It's $25 a month, and it lets you see 4 movies a week.
Yeah, dude.
So you could call yourself a movie buff.
I mean, but I don't I'm not as critical of movies as some people. I know when I'm watching a good or a bad movie just because I've seen so many of them, and I have my opinions on movies for sure, and like talking about them. Yeah. But a movie buff, like I'm not writing reviews or nothing.
No.
What's the last movie you saw that was like, God, that sucked? That was just really bad.
That sucked?
Yeah, you were just like, that was like impressively bad.
Damn, bro, fucking Theo Von's new movie.
I heard that shit sucked, dude.
Really?
Ain't Bobby Lee in it too?
I like Theo Von, man, and I like David Spade. I don't think Bobby Lee's not in it because they talked about that too. Yeah. I didn't even finish the movie.
Damn, you walked out?
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about having the AMC Movie Pass too. You can just leave. Yeah. And I walked past a bunch of people who paid for movie tickets. I'm like, you guys are dumbasses.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
But yeah, that movie was really bad. And this year though has been pretty solid for movies. I'd have to go through the list of movies that I watched because there's another one that I watched this year that wasn't good.
It's also cool because we're kind of at the point now where we're starting to see people our age kind of really step into the movie industry as like directors and actors and writers and whatnot. And it's cool to kind of see the footprint that our generation's making on that field specifically. Like one thing I noticed about Obsession, and I've noticed it in a lot of other particularly scary movies, but just movies in general over the last 5-6 years, were traditionally, like a lot of soundtracks were very like symphony and strings and horns based. They're doing a lot of synthwave stuff, and I love it. I'm like, give me more of that, dude. I love the synthwave, the way it builds suspense and like creeps you out and whatnot. Also, to your point, I think the younger generation, like we're old enough to remember like when Netflix came out. Like we're old enough to remember like
the CDs when they'd send them to you.
Like we're old enough to remember like as kids we went to Blockbuster. Like that was still around. So we lived through that transition. So we kind of got to go through the awe of like, oh my God, this new streaming stuff. It's so cool. Yeah. Where I feel like kids who are like in high school now, they kind of like that's always been there for them. So they're just I don't think it was ever as like
I think they squander
cool
it.
Yeah. So I think like for them it is like more like let's go to the movie. Yeah. Like let's go out.
I remember growing up, going to the movies was fun. Going to the drive-in was a lot of fun.
I've never been to a drive-in.
There's a drive-in here in Columbus. That used to be a very fun experience, especially you know what I mean. You can go with a girl.
It's a great date.
Job going on. It's just like whatever. That stuff is exciting.
Man, this Busboys movie is awesome.
It's funny. It's like you're in front of the projector and you just see like the shadow of you getting a hand job.
Oh, shit.
If you're busted while Theo Von's trying to be funny on screen, that would imprint in my head.
We had video stores like fucking Blockbuster and stuff like that.
Going to Blockbuster
that was a good time.
I always remember
that. Was always sick. That always felt like you were really doing something. You go to Blockbuster, get you a little movie, get you a little candy, and then go watch a movie. And then then it started to switch. Like Netflix used to just be an online service where they'd send DVDs to your house. Yeah. And then there was that, and there was that one thing called GameFly.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember GameFly.
So that's how Netflix started. and then it became streaming later. But then there was like Redbox and stuff.
Yeah.
Redbox was kind of fun too, though.
Redbox was fun.
Get your mom's credit card or whatever and go get you a little movie.
Yeah, it's like the Mystery Machine, but for movies.
I remember waiting.
Yeah.
I probably waited the most in any line at a Redbox because
Red
nobody in front of me wanted to get a movie. They just were like, "Oh, well," they looked through the list like 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing,
Get out
man?
of the way.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to use this thing.
I need to go jack off. Come on.
Yeah, for real. I'm trying to get Obsession too. The threesome.
Like, there's a whole. It's funny because there's a whole wall of the movies they have, and they have to just scroll through them on the screen. It's like, dude, we know what we want. Fuck, man, that is annoying.
A couple movies that I saw this year that were bad though. Were, the new Scary movie was bad.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's not a lot of expectation there.
I was like, when I heard that the Wayans brothers got it back though, because they made the first 2 movies and then the studio stole it from them and kicked them out.
Wow.
So then that's why the first 2 are so good, and then the third one's like okay, and then they're bad after that. But then when the Wayans brothers recently they got it back, and then they were gonna make the next one. It just felt like they were trying too hard to make it nostalgic instead of just doing what they could do now. It was just really it was bad. I thought.
I haven't seen it yet. What did you think of Backrooms? Just was it good or bad?
Backrooms was good.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it twice.
I've heard horrible reviews about
Really?
it. So like I just didn't end up going and seeing it.
I think that month the other horror movies that month got hurt because people saw Obsession first.
Yeah.
And then they compared the other because Hokum came out that month.
Okay.
Hokum was really good, and then Obsession came out, and then Backrooms came out, and then this movie called Passenger came out. And Passenger was solid. Passenger was the worst of the 4, but it was still like a fun little movie. It was cheesy and whatnot, but it was just like a haunted hitchhiker thing. Yeah. And that was cool. And then Backrooms was fun because it plays. If you ever seen that YouTube video way back in the day that was like the independent little film or series or whatever it was, they did a really good job at like the world of it. And then it's more just about it's like a psychological horror movie.
So what are you most anticipating? Which movie?
What movie am I most anticipating?
I'll tell you right now, that Resident Evil looks
awesome.
Yeah.
I still have to watch the new Evil Dead. The new Resident Evil looks sick. Show-wise, the new Friday the 13th show.
Oh, I did see that, yeah.
It's like a prequel, and his mom is still alive and stuff. That looks awesome. The movie Clayface.
Can't wait.
That movie's going to be sick as hell.
Clayface
is a Batman villain.
Oh, nice.
And they're making like a horror movie for the villain.
I just read. So I read a lot of comic books. I'm a huge comic book head, and they just announced the Absolute Batman animated.
It's getting an animated series, which I'm very excited about because I don't really read comics.
Yeah.
But I've seen the artwork for that. Yeah. And I've seen how they get the villains.
Let me tell you,
it's sick.
I dusted the first.
It's so sick.
21, dude, and I bought them. It's maybe the coolest. It just keeps getting better. And Batman's already the most badass batsuit you've ever seen. Dude,
it's big. He's like 6'8",
6'9", like 350 pounds.
So it's LeBron James.
He's
It's like LeBron, but then everybody else is like fucking Bane's like 14 feet.
It's Labatt.
He there's a scene in the book where he's like he only uses a little bit of Titan and he grows to maybe 20 times the size of Batman. That's only a little bit of it, and it's like crazy. I can't wait for the animated. LeBruce
Wayne, bruh. James Harden Dent.
Just everybody. Steph Curry's the Riddler. Everybody. That's what absolute.
Who would the Joker be?
It's just fucking.
Probably Jokic.
Who would the Joker be? Probably, Jokic could be the Joker. But I feel like LeBron was older when he was really running his thing. Who would the Joker be? It would be like fucking. He'd be like, I don't know. Like
Draymond, I was about to say.
Draymond Green. Maybe Lance Stevenson for a couple years.
True.
There was a beef there for a little while.
It was the most one-sided beef, but he was blowing LeBron.
I would argue the most one-sided beef was the LeBron James Dylan Brooks beef.
Oh, that
was like,
that's even more. That's more one-sided.
Yeah.
LeBron has had these guys throughout his career that
just
beef
tried
with him
it.
that he's like, not because it's not even the same level.
You're so not even close to my level. It's
like
just
LeBron
not even.
has to beef with organizations. Suns.
Yeah.
Like, it was like the Warriors versus LeBron.
I think
it wasn't
one-sided
like,
on the other side of the spectrum is like, dude, LeBron hated when Kawhi Leonard would go onto the court.
Yeah.
When he stepped on,
that
he
clip.
hated
You
it.
ever seen that clip
Where he's at
the free throw line and then he looks back and Kawhi Leonard checks in the game and he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's a great clip because Kawhi's a dog, man. When he's healthy, he's very, very good. He's always been. Another terrible horror. It was a horror movie, but another terrible movie I seen this year was called Slanted.
Oh.
And Slanted was.
Sounds kind of racist.
It was about these immigrants and stuff, or there's like people of color in America who were tired of being people of color and got like and getting lesser opportunity. So there was this like black doctor who figured out this surgery to turn you white. And so you would get more opportunity.
What a fucking premise.
You would get whatever. And
So,
the main character is a young Chinese girl.
Vitiligo?
Vitiligo, that's just what it is. He's just giving people vitiligo.
Inducing vitiligo.
Yeah, bro.
But it was just so crazy to me that the main character was a young Chinese girl, and the movie's called Slanted.
Yeah. See, I had a feeling. So I had a feeling. I'm like, this is going to go east somehow.
That
You
is
sing
go
like-
east for sure.
Yeah, this is going to turn east.
Sing like Michael Jackson after you get the surgery. It's phenomenal.
It's fucking,
Yeah.
I just saw a picture of Michael Jackson's son, who I thought his name was Blanket.
I think
the whole
it's
time.
his middle name.
BG or whatever is his name.
Yeah.
And I was like, I looked at him like, maybe Michael Jackson did have some sort of skin disease because.
Oh, he did.
Because that child has whatever the fuck he got. That child looks fucking.
You can see
milky.
pictures of Michael when he's got like vitiligo splotches on him.
Yeah. I know he would use he would overcorrect with like the makeup, and then he would use these creams and shit like that, and eventually just kind of fucked his skin up. But I don't think he's like got a surgery or something.
I think it
like
should
that.
just be a thing, bro. Like vitiligo should just be its own.
Michael
like,
Jackson was doing whiteface.
Yeah, I
with
mean,
makeup and stuff, and good. For him.
yeah, but I mean, I thought that's all right.
That's okay.
You see Drewski whiteface?
It's fun stuff.
That was brilliant. That
Absolutely
was so
fun.
funny.
That's the funnest stuff
That
in the
was so
world.
But
funny.
we're celebrating the Drewski thing with the white face, and I was like, that's fantastic. But blackface is also okay if it's done well.
Like Tropic Thunder.
Like Tropic Thunder.
Like
I was going to bring that up.
Here's what
Robert
I tell
Downey
people.
Jr. was awesome in
and
blackface.
here's why it also
Absolutely.
You
works.
got to paint the hands too.
It
though.
works because they also have like another black guy there who's actually black to kind of offset
it.
to like almost like give like the black perspective of like, man, would you knock it off? Like, you know what I mean? Like if I feel like if that wasn't there and it was just a bunch of white guys and one of them was acting black, it would be kind of weird. Like I really truly feel like maybe not, because I think people are a lot more sensitive today, but I still think if you did it right, you could get away with that movie.
I think you could get away with, but it's just like he did it. Like when the difference is when he did it, he wasn't trying to be condescending or hateful.
Right.
He was just doing it, and it was like a fun thing.
Yeah, and we've talked about it on the podcast before, but also he was like, his character, Robert Downey Jr.'s character, is a mentally unwell guy playing blackface. Playing blackface. So it's like there's also that to it. It's like clearly he has no good judgment. But
and I'm not saying go do blackface.
Absolutely,
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's been done before, because also Willy Wonka did it. Gene Wilder did it in a movie with Richard Pryor.
Oh wow!
I didn't know
He
that.
did blackface in a movie with chocolate face in this sense, but he did it. I forget what the movie's called.
What was the context? No, I'm kidding.
What was the context of it?
Could you imagine?
Robert Downey Jr. did a good job. Jake Paul said he was going to do it because Drewski was doing it, but I was like,
Bro, Jake Paul's gonna get fucked up if he does that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Just don't do
Because
it.
you're already starting off why you want to do it for the wrong.
That's what I'm saying. He's not doing it to be funny. He's doing it because he's like, oh well, what if I did it?
Yeah,
because he's a little fucking MAGA creep.
Yeah. When Chappelle did whiteface, that was fun back in the day.
Oh, Ashley Larry.
Ashley Larry.
That wasn't Chappelle. That was Donald Rawlings.
Yeah. But no, he did whiteface when he played like the news reporter or whatever the case was. He would just do this. He'd do a whiteface.
That's a comedian I want to see really bad. It's Donnell Rawlings.
Live?
I want to
I've
see him
seen
live.
Oh, Donnell Rawlings?
Yeah.
I've seen. He's really good.
Yeah, I seen Donnell at the Attic.
Damn, really?
Yeah, he came to the Attic. Chappelle came to the Attic before. But Donnell is very, very funny. Very
Him
good at
and Ali Sadiq, I want to say.
Ali Sadiq. That was the first ever comedy show I've ever went to. Was the Columbus Funny Bone.
Oh wow, you were probably
before I even started. I knew that I wanted to do comedy for a little while, and I was like, well, let me start going to watch these guys and see what it's like, and just. But I wanted to start with like the best guys, and I would go see open mics when I lived in LA, or I would go see open mics in places when I lived in Houston, But Ali Sadiq was the first show that I went to, so the bar was set very, very high because he's just so good. He's not even really. I mean, they're jokes and they're stories, but it's not like the setup punches, long form storytelling. He's very, very good.
The way he talks, the way he speaks, is like very captivating.
It feels like he is talking. I mean, he is talking to you, obviously, as the audience, but it feels like it's like a one-on-one. He's just, you're sitting down with him, and he's just
also
it's
like
very personable.
Maybe some of the most relatable. Like if you grew up poor, you're gonna fucking love.
Well,
and you have a sense of humor about it. Some people don't like
one
it.
Thing he's
joking about it.
Ali's really good at, and I can't remember who told this to me, but somebody told this to me recently, and I thought it was probably some of the best advice I've gotten. But he was like, "Good stand up is where it feels like a conversation, and it's just not the audience's turn to talk yet."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, wow, that I might have who was it? That might have been I think that might have been Seymour that said that to me, Chris Seymour.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that guy rules.
Yeah, but when whoever said that to me, I was just like, damn, that's like just really hit me.
I'm pretty sure Seymour was on the show with me when I did the recording at Commonwealth.
Yeah,
pretty sure
probably
he was on that one.
He's the man. I love the videos you're putting out. I always find myself like commenting, and I don't usually comment on videos, but then I find myself commenting because I'm dying laughing. And like, dude, when you get on the screen and you're like, you do really just explain it very well in stand up. Like everyone's like, why am I watching the same material? I wish I could just show everyone the video you made. Like, hey, it's not a musician. Where you know what I mean?
It is that thing where it's like, because it is weird. Because I made that video because I saw the comic from he was on the Netflix series, Usama Siddiqui. He'll be at Go Bananas.
Coming to Bananas here soon.
Bananas and those shows will probably sell out, and he's selling everything out and doing fantastic. He's a great comic. I got the host for him before the Netflix thing. He did Don't Tell Columbus a few months back, and I got the host for him. And that was awesome. He's just a great dude. He's just a guy that I'm just like, this dude's a star.
Usama?
Because he's just likable. When you talk to him, you feel like you've known him for a long time. But he posted a video on TikTok, and I saw somebody comment. It was like, different stage, same jokes. Why? And then I saw that video, and I've heard people make this comment before, but then I saw that when I was like, brother, what the fuck do you think people are doing?
Yeah.
You think people are going out, like these big comedians are going out and doing a different hour every night? Like, what do you think they're doing?
That's why I'm scared to post clips of my stand-up. I post, I clip up the podcast and throw that out there, and that's basically it, and advertising the podcast. But I don't want to put out something people are coming to see me do.
I feel a little conscious about like doing the Commonwealth thing, which was a very, very dope show, but having that 10 minutes, it's just 10 minutes, but it's like having that 10 minutes out, because for the first time ever, I recently headlined a Next Stop comedy show in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, and I went, and two of the people that came to the show already knew who I was from like the internet or whatever, and then the one guy, he was real drunk. And he told my friend who came and featured Josh Albert, he was like,
love that guy. We were just talking about him on the way up here.
Yeah. Josh is awesome. But he told Josh, he was like, Tyson's real funny, but I heard some of that shit already. I was hoping he was gonna do new shit. And I was like, brother, it's like,
trust me, you don't want to see the new shit.
I'm not about to come headline for you people and then fucking do a bunch of open mic jokes that I'm working on.
It's also like, bro, you
ever seen those signs?
Y'all don't understand,
asking for a refund.
Like the comics that are doing that shit, like new shit all the time and just riffing, have been doing it for like 50 fucking years. They've been doing it their whole life, bro. Like there are comics that even comics that are touring now that have been doing it for 12, 15 years, they're not doing fucking new shit every night. Like nobody is. Like that's not what comedy is. That's not the.
No, it's people see the art form, and it's weird that they think that people are doing new jokes every night. So you think this very well written joke was like on the spot. This very good callback and this very smart thing about this political issue. Like this was on the spot. Like that's not what it is, and people don't do that to musicians. And and it is weird because you're not going to go to the AC/DC concert and be like, I fucking heard this one already, brother. Play something new.
Y'all are
shit is terrible. What the fuck?
No,
people will pay money to go watch a cover band do their shit.
Absolutely,
poorly.
We get held to a higher standard than any other performers. There's no other performers. There's no other space of performance where people have this unrealistic expectation that you have to do new shit all the time. Nothing. Not dancing. Not movies. Not acting. Not music.
No,
I mean, just, you can pick anything.
Musical.
Comedy is the only one where people are like, okay, but we'll do something new, and it's like.
And I write every day. And I try to incorporate new shit all the time. I'm trying to work on like an hour or whatever, and it's tough. I put stuff in, I cut stuff out all the time, but it is an unrealistic expectation. But it also comes from the whole thing of like Matt Rife and Nate Jackson and these guys blowing up from just crowd work. Big J. Where the show is different every night because there's different people and you're just doing crowd work and people think that's comedy. And now you get people that come in and they heckle and stuff like that because I'm like, brother, nobody paid money to come watch you do anything. And no, knock on those guys. Those are all fantastic comics. Well, Big J's really good. Nate Jackson and Big J.
I've noticed that awesome I don't enjoy. They'll put out crowd work specials. It's like a newer thing ish. Crowd work special. Just doing that. I don't find myself loving that even a little bit. Like I imagine in person it might be a little better because just live comedy is a completely different animal.
It is.
However. Just seeing crowd work would make me very upset. I probably wouldn't stay very long to see somebody doing crowd work.
50 minutes of that is crazy.
Insane.
Crowd work's it's a good skill to have. I think it's a good skill to have, but it is kind of like a crutch sometimes too. Where if it's
for sure.
like because I think it's easier to make people laugh by just being in the moment and just engaging with them and making them a part of the show. I think it's easier to make people laugh that way than being like, hey, I wrote this joke. Now I'm trying to go all over the country and make random people laugh with it.
I'm trying to sell this. Absolutely.
Trying to bring you in on my perspective. That's a much tougher thing to do. But both of them are very, very important to be able to do. Yeah. But like freestyle rapping is cool, but I've always appreciated somebody who could write a good song. That's always been more important to me. Yeah.
And that about wraps it up.
Oh, nice.
But we usually do dates at the end. You got anything coming up?
Do I have anything coming up?
Yeah, dude. What's on the horizon for Tyson Colson?
I mean, obviously, go check out your Instagram.
When is this episode? When do you guys put this out?
This will be coming out next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
8 days.
Oh yeah, I'll be down at Go Bananas July 24th and July 25th hosting for Nikki Winkleman. Come check that out. That'd be awesome. I'm hosting in Columbus the Don't Tell All-Star Show where everybody has Don't Tell specials, and then I'll be at the Dayton Funny Bone August 1st.
Damn.
So that'll be doing a spot for my good friend Shane Smith.
Nice.
It's fucking 6 dry bar specials. I cussed right before I talk about dry bar. Yeah, fucking he's clean comedy.
Fucking goddamn.
No, I have to be clean that show because he's the family friendly guy.
When they ask you to do clean stuff, are they mostly just talking about curse words or do they mean topics too?
I know. So there's different some places clean comedy is such a weird thing because some places just want you PG-13, just no cussing.
So you can say jack off and stuff.
Well, no sexual references. Jack off, I think, is a cuss word. It's not a cuss word, but jack is not a cuss word. Off is not a cuss word. But those two together, jack off is crazy.
Something about when those two hang out.
Yeah, and when those two hang out and they're on a bus, it gets wild. Yeah. But I know dry bar. No cussing, no sexual references, no drug references, no political humor, no
I couldn't do that.
Religious humor, I think that's all the things.
Basically,
but it's just
talk about yourself. Yeah.
Just talk about peanut butter and jelly, and just talk about. It's
not
always
on
safe
the
to talk
body.
about your family. I have like a good, clean 15 minutes right now. And It's just about my family.
See, my family is like full of like alcoholics and drug addicts, though. So like I can't. That's.
I think there's ways to talk about it without, as long as you're not glorifying it. I think that's what they're trying to stay away from. Like, you can't be like, I was doing cocaine the other day and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But if you have jokes about like, I used to do cocaine, but I'm sober now. I think that's
Got you.
Those are different, and that's how that's different.
Yeah. Zach Wyckoff would be really good to talk about this with.
He's the man.
He has a dry bar special too.
He does have a dry bar. He's just he's just clean. But I worked with a comic recently, Ryan Cox.
Okay.
Very funny dude. He has a dry bar special, but when he came and headlined the Don't Tell in Pittsburgh, he cussed a little bit a couple times.
It's funny, Ryan Cox. They're
Ryan
like
Cox, very funny.
Clean material. You can't even say your name.
Yeah.
You can't even
say your name. Make it loud for Ryan.
Ryan C.
Ryan C. Everybody, make it loud for him. But he's very funny. We cuss a little bit, but Zach Wyckoff is just clean.
Absolutely.
He's an angel.
He's a clean.
He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever
Dude, he's precious.
I don't even think he's been penetrated yet.
Yeah.
What do I have coming up?
Yeah, what do you got? What dates you guys got going on?
August 6th, I'm going to be
Not
on a
too
D&D
much.
comedy show at Commonwealth Sanctuary.
Who? Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Hell yeah. I used to play a little D&D back in the day.
I'm going to be on it with Phil Pointer, Rand Barnacle,
that's
and
fun.
our buddy Will Watson is like
Nice.
running the whole thing.
Willie.
That's a funny guys. I've never seen Phil do stand-up.
Phil's funny.
Phil's very funny.
Phil's
Yeah.
funny.
I know he sweats a lot.
sweats a lot.
And that's funny.
It's the big sweat, bro. It's the
He
big
sweats
pee.
so much. But he's an awesome dude, and he runs that competition very, very fair and very
Absolutely.
He's just like a big old gourd.
Yeah, he's awesome.
August 15th, I'm at Loveland Cappies. August 18th, I'm at Funniest Person in Cincinnati, round 2.
Yeah, round
and
2.
And then August 21st, I'm doing a birthday show for one of our comedian buddies, Jay Busy.
You said August 15th you're doing the...
I do believe so. August 15th, I'm going to be at Loveland Cappies. It's a liquor store I'm doing a show at.
When the hell is... When's your round 2 for Go Bananas?
I think this is the day. I'm actually not entirely sure. I've been saying it though. I know it's in August, but August 18th I think is the day.
We were on the same show.
Yes.
Right? So we have the same next round.
The first
I think it's August 11th.
day in the okay.
Is it
Yeah,
August
bro,
11th? That's what I have written down. I could be wrong.
August 18th is a Friday, my guy.
August 11th. August
So I've been saying
11th
the wrong-
is the Tuesday, right? Yeah.
I think so. Well, August 11th. and
August 18th is also a Tuesday.
Yeah, I was about to say. So.
No, August 18th is a... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at September. I'm stupid.
August 18th is also a Tuesday. August 11th, we might just be on different shows then, I guess.
I mean, guys, what is
maybe.
time but a measurement of space?
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
shit ain't real, bruh. That shit ain't real.
Charlie, you got
all
anything?
right. Yeah, not much. Right now, August 22nd, I'm going to be doing the first round of the Laugh Riot Comedy Fest.
Nice.
First year they're doing that. It's at the Comet. It's going to be a good time. So if you're in Cincy, come out for that.
Dope room.
And then a couple days later, August 25th, I will be doing round 2 of the Funniest Person in Cincinnati
Round
contest
2.
at Go Bananas.
Yeah.
Please come support. Please come check that out. Follow me on my new Instagram at It's Charlie Hall. That is ITS. It's
Yeah.
Charlie Hall. Follow me there. I'll start posting some more stuff there probably in like, I don't know, a month or two or whenever I feel like it.
start reposting.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got right now. There'll be more on the horizon.
We're all
but,
in round 2.
Round
yeah,
two.
We're
round
all
2.
in round 2.
Yeah,
you said
man.
when's your round 2 date?
August 25th.
August 25th. Okay, I guess we're just on to separate shows, but yeah, we're all in round 2, and round 2 really separates the finalists from the losers.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a
It
good
sure
one.
does.
It's
Yeah,
always
it'll
fun. That
be-
room is sick. I love Go Bananas so much.
It's
Go
my
Bananas,
favorite
I love
room,
Go Bananas.
and we're lucky enough to work there, which is fucking
Yeah.
sick.
It's when I don't have a particular order, but it's one of my 3 favorite clubs in Ohio.
Yeah.
It's, in no particular order. It's Go Bananas, The Attic, and Hilarities.
I love Bricky's is probably my
Bricky's is
second
sick, too.
favorite. I love going to Bricky's.
Bricky's is awesome. I'm at Bricky's on Friday doing
We're there on Friday,
I'm doing their
so we'll see you on Friday. Damn.
You're in Bricky's on Friday?
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
We're
Open
on the
mic.
mic.
Oh yeah, I'm featuring on the mic. I'm like the feature guy.
Nice.
Oh, and you know what? I do that for some
Yeah.
reason. I just forgot about it. Damn. that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be me, Max, Charlie, a bunch of
nice.
Cincinnati comedians are driving up.
Some guys that I like.
Yeah,
That's
we'll be
good.
there.
Not too shabby, man.
I can't wait
Not
to
too
see
shabby.
Mark Perkins too. All the Dayton boys.
Dude,
I got so
Mark
many
Perkins,
buddies.
that's a black
Mark
white right
Perkins.
there.
Yeah,
Mark
dude.
Perkins is a black dude.
Oh
that
Lord, I done
Yeah.
killed the president. One of my favorite jokes.
Mark Perkins is a
For
black
real.
guy that forgot.
Yeah.
He was black. He's awesome.
All right.
Well,
Well,
shit,
that's it.
man. Thank you for coming out, dude.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
having me.
doing this, bro.
Yeah,
This was awesome.
absolutely.
We have fun all the time, and then I'll see you, folks.
See you.
All right. Thank you.